Hey, what's going on, everybody? Skag here, coming at you guys with another video on Binance. I got a few messages from people that wanted me just to break down how to actually go on here and execute a trade. So, first things first, you guys are going to want to set up your Binance accounts. If you're inside the United States and you're not familiar with how to kind of access this platform, especially by using a VPN, because they do not take US customers, on my YouTube, I do have another video that shows exactly how to set up that account using a VPN. So just go back and watch that real quick, get your account all set up. If you are outside the United States, you can just set up an account as usual and then log into that account. You may be brought to a verify your account page. You may see this message somewhere. If you're inside the United States, you're going to completely just ignore this. You can still withdraw up to 2 Bitcoin a day. You could still deposit and trade. Right? This won't have any impact on that. If you're outside the United States, feel free to verify your account if you want access to, all of Binance's, features and services. That'll give you, full-on access and also increase some of your limits and stuff like that. So just to get this started, what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the wallet. We can do this by going to the top right over here. We see wallet. And we're going to go into the fiat and spot section. This is where we can deposit and withdraw several cryptocurrencies. This is where we can also just kind of see what we're holding inside of our wallets. We can also access the trading screens and so forth. We'll give this a second to load up, and we can see that we have our Bitcoin wallets, BNB, Atom, we have Ethereum, right? We have a whole bunch of different things that we can store inside of here. There's literally 24 pages of assets that you can store. You can use this little search feature here. So if I didn't have Bitcoin here on the top of the list, I could just search BTC, and I can see that wallet, right? So the first thing you guys are going to want to do is deposit some Bitcoin, right? So go and buy your Bitcoin from wherever you may get it from, Gemini, Coinbase, Cash App, wherever you may acquire that from, because you're going to want to deposit that into Binance to actually execute a trade. So you're going to come over here to the deposit button next to Bitcoin. You could also hit deposit at the top and then just choose it from the list. But we're going to go into deposit, and you'll see that we just want to verify again that we are depositing Bitcoin here on the left side. The network is going to be the BTC network. You would only be using one of these other ones if you know you are transferring money through that. But again, for the most part, a lot of you are going to just be staying on the Bitcoin network. All right, it's going to give you your wallet address and your QR code. This is where you're going to send the Bitcoin to. And just full disclaimer, this is my wallet address and my QR code. Yours will be completely different. Do not use the one on screen unless you're trying to send me some sort of tip or just want to give me your Bitcoin. All right, so make sure you guys are using your address. Right. Once you do that, it'll take a few network confirmations to actually show up in the wallet. But after you send it and you have those confirmations, you can go back to wallet, back to fiat and spot, and you should see that sitting inside of this. Now, I'm not going to actually send any Bitcoin or execute any trades on this video. I'm sorry if, that's not the solution for you, but I am going to walk you through the exact steps, right? So after the Bitcoin is confirmed, you will see it in your wallet here. You'll see how much you have available, how much you have in total, in case there's any sitting in some limit orders. And then in orders, again, those limit orders, if you have some stuff just sitting in an order book somewhere. It'll also give you the value of that in dollars, and obviously the equal amount of Bitcoin value. And then from there, we can now actually go in and make a trade. We can now exchange this for any other crypto that is offered on Binance. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to head over to the market area. This is where we're going to find all of the coins that we want to buy. So at the top left, we'll see a tab called Markets. You're going to just click on that, and that's going to open up a list of all the different, pairs and assets that you can trade on side of here. You're going to want to make sure that we're in the spot market here because, again, that's what we're doing, right? We're using Bitcoin spot markets. And then you can see it actually defaults to BNB markets. So we just want to make sure that we switch this over to BTC markets because that's what we're exchanging our coins with. If you had BNB on here, you could absolutely go into the BNB markets. Same thing with a few of these. You can go into the alts markets. This is where you'll find things like Ethereum, Tron, a few other pairings as well. It looks like most of this is going to be Ethereum though. So we're going to just focus on the BTC markets, and then you're just going to find the coin that you want to purchase. So for example, if we wanted to come in and maybe buy some Solana, what we could do is we could either scroll through this list and find Solana, which is SOL, or to make our life easy, we could just come to search coins, type in SOL, and we see it right there. And it's going to show us the price per Solana in Bitcoin and the price per Solana in US dollars, which is currently 33.35. Right, we can see that it's down 3% on the day, the 24-hour high, the 24-hour low, and the volume that's associated with that as well. So we're just going to click on this. That's going to bring us right to the Solana trading pair. Right, it'll bring up a screen that looks a lot like this. And what you're going to do from this point here is you're going to just decide if you want to do a limit order or a market order. Just going to break down this page for you guys real quick. Obviously, we have the chart of the asset here. On the left, this is the order book. So these are all the buy limits that are sitting in the market. These are all the sell limits that are sitting in the market. The price of which that people are selling or buying, how much of them that are selling or buying, and then just the total amount of Bitcoin that's sitting at that level. On the right side, we can quickly switch this around to other pairs. So say if I wanted to switch this to ADA or Cardano, right, I can do that. And if I want to search for Solana again, I can go right to Solana. Again, remember, if you have Bitcoin in your wallet and that's what you're using to purchase, you want to use the BTC pair. On the bottom right here, we just have market trades. These are just a bunch of people that have recently executed trades in the network. We can see somebody just bought 20 Solana at that price at this time. So you can see there's a lot of active trading going on right now. And then when you're ready to actually exchange your Bitcoin for Solana, you're going to come to the bottom here. And again, you're going to make the decision between a limit and a market buy. Now, a market buy is just going to execute it at the currently available price, right? The lowest price in the sell book here, because this is what somebody is willing to sell Solana for. Now, if you decided, hey, I think this price is going to dip a little bit more, I want to set a limit, you can absolutely do that. And then you would just type in the price in Bitcoin that you're looking to do it. Remember, this is not going to be in US dollars because you're exchanging Bitcoin for it. You're not using fiat. So you're going to come here, you're going to look at your chart, find out the price in Bitcoin you're looking to set that limit for. And just say if that's, for me, if I wanted to buy it at 0.0007, if I wanted to wait for a dip, it'll be about $27.18 per Solana. And then I can put that limit order in by typing in how many Solana I want to buy at that price. If I'm doing a market order, right, it's not going to give me a price because it's just going to take the current available best price. And then I just have to say how much Bitcoin I want to spend. So if I wanted to put 0.01 Bitcoin into that, I could. If for some reason that's over how much Bitcoin you have in your wallet, you'll get a little alert like I'm getting here. And then another thing you guys can do is you can use this slider. And what this slider will do, it'll put in a percentage, put in a percentage of how much of your Bitcoin you want to spend. So if you wanted to only put in 30% of the Bitcoin that you're holding into Solana, you could just set this to 30% and it'll automatically do that math and execute that for you. Right? Same thing when you're selling, right? It's going to sell it at the best available market price, how many Solana you want to sell at that price. Same thing with the limit. You're going to put in the limit price that you want to sell at. If that was 0.0009, right, you could do that at $34.95 at current prices. And then you could just set that sell limit, right? So again, limits, markets, however you want to buy, depending, if you're just looking to get in right now or if you're looking to grab it on a dip. All right, so buying and selling is super easy. Once you execute that out, what you can do is you can actually go into your orders and you can go into spot order. If it's a limit order, it's going to be sitting inside of here, right? You'll be able to see the active order, how much of it was filled. Again, see these are the open orders here. If I had put one in, it would be sitting here, whether or not it got, filled fully, 25% filled, whatever the situation may be. If you don't see it in your open orders and you put an order in, it's probably already in your fiat and spot wallet because the order has been fully executed. So you can just come over to your fiat and spot, and then you should see Solana in your list of holdings. You should see exactly how many you bought and how many you're holding. And then you should see, the amount of Bitcoin that you had spent being subtracted from that. Right? So guys, that's basically how you execute a trade. It's super easy. Again, I do apologize I didn't actually do a trade on the video, but I didn't have any Bitcoin in this wallet to do, and I wasn't going to transfer any over. If there's any questions that you guys have, though, if you're struggling at all, feel free to, first off, just message or comment on this video. But if you really need me, what you guys can do is just head over to Instagram at BuyScag. You guys can message me there. Oh, this is going to make me log in. Anyway, just message me on Instagram, message me under this video, and I'll make sure you guys get the help that you need. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hope you found this helpful. And as always, family, stay blessed.